Hello friends, I hope y'all are having a great day. We are going to make this cute Christmas in July project with the Frosted Forest bundle. You can see we have some bona fide snow on this tree. It is probably warm where you are, I'm guessing, unless you live in a climate far from me. But we are having Christmas in July here this month, at least so far. So I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous project using a new bundle. It's called the Frosted Forest bundle. And the main thing I'm using out of it today is the decorative masks. I do have the stamp set and dies, but I cannot find them right now. I do not know where they are. Literally, my craft room is clean and I still can't find them. So, but either way, we didn't use them on this card that I made this weekend. So I wanted to show you, though, about these decorative masks. All right, so we've seen decorative masks with our flowers. In fact, right next to me, I just happen to have this card that's made with the Layers of Beauty decorative masks, so you can do some really gorgeous things, but this is kind of its counterpart, and it has to do with trees. So I'm going to show you how to make something beautiful. Now we are going to start with a also fun new product that is on the online exclusives, and it's called Greetings of the Season. It has all of these cool tags. The stamp set is fantastic, but this is the tag we're working with. There's a whole nother tag that goes there that I used this weekend that hasn't made it back to its home. But you definitely don't want to snooze on this tag die set, because tags are great for putting on packages, but they're also great for just embellishing your cards, which is what we're going to do today. So we're going to cut out one of these handy dandy tags using some basic white cardstock. All right, so this is going to be our canvas to create our gorgeous tree. All right, sorry, my paper's all over the place today. All right, so we are going to take our little piece, and you can adhere it down any way you want. I know my friend Erica had a cool adhesive mat that she found on Amazon that I will have to get. But in the meantime, I go with the old school, sticking it down to a piece of whatever chipboard that you have left over from all of your designer paper that you use. You probably have gobs of it. All right, now we've got these decorative masks. Now I will say that I've heard from my friends. Hello, Joan. I've heard from my friends that when you use this, you want to make sure that the notch on the mask is in the lower left-hand corner, okay? So, and they're each numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3, and then I guess there's A, B, and C. Okay, so the tall tree is 1, 2, 3, and then the Christmas tree is A, B, C. All right, so you can see this one is more open. This one is less open, and then this one is for the snow. Okay, so I'm so glad, Joan. I can't wait to see what you make with it. Send me a picture. I would love to see it. So we are just going to start with our our more open mask A. Okay, and it's important to put the notch on the lower left, because the dies that match the stamp set will work that way. If you turn it the other way, it'll still work on cardstock, but it won't cut properly with the dies. Does that make sense? And I didn't have the dies, so I didn't know that, but my friend Erica discovered that. Okay, so let us I'm going to start with soft seafoam. I love it. You have to make sure it's very inked because it can be very light when it's not inked. But I got it nice and inky. And I'm going to do this on the side first. Hold it tight. You can also tape this down, but I'm not going to today. You want to get a very heavy layer of this soft seafoam in there. Because the soft sea, we're also going to use Mossy Meadow, and so there's definitely a contrast, but you want to use a heavier layer of your soft seafoam so you can see that gorgeousness. Okay, now we're going to come in with our Mossy Meadow with our bee. Now, what you're going to do is you can see here, like you can see that I can see this the green through here. So you want to shift it down to where you can't see any of that. Okay, so that's the key. You're going to shift your mask down until all of that disappears. So let's do that again for you. There's the green. Shift it down till you don't see this green anymore and you just have the white spaces. And then we're going to pop in with our Mossy Meadow. This is very dark and it's going to look so cool. Doesn't take much Mossy Meadow for me because mine is very inky. You just need to experiment on a scratch paper to see how inky your things are. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so then they're just making that little layer, and that's even better than what I did over here. And then you can even, if you want to, you can come back in, because I did when I was making my first tree. You can leave it as is, and I think that would cut it really well with the dies. But I actually, when I made this, I came in and found any like white clear space that I could, and came in again with my soft seafoam. So just play around with it. Here's the thing. They're tools, not jewels, okay? So you're not going to break them. Just get them out, play with them, see what happens, okay? Isn't that stunning? So pretty. Just that alone would be enough, okay? Yes. But we're going to add snow because we're extra. All right. Hello, Becky. Jackie. Good to see you. Okay. So now we're going to pop in with our third mask, and this is the snow mask. Now, you are going to just, on this one, you just get it where you want it. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. I just kind of like to me, I don't want to cover up all that dark green, and so I did it mostly over this lighter green. And here we're going to get out our embossing page. Oh, you're on the road. How exciting. That's far, Jackie. Well, I hope that I'm entertaining you while you're on a road trip. All right, so our embossing paste. Now, you didn't see this, but when you get embossing paste, cover it up tight with foil, screw the lid on, and put it in a Ziploc bag. And I've had this embossing paste for a year. So if you don't cover it up and close it up carefully, it does dry up. So you have to like know how to care for that. All right, now we're going to take a very small amount of embossing paste with our embossing tool, our palette knife, and we are just going to put it over these holes. Now, I don't get crazy with it because it really can stick to your mask, but I am going to cover in all those open areas of my mask. It's so wonderful. We used this at a retreat last year with our very cute bundle. I don't know if y'all remember that. All right, now what we're going to do is pull this off. Let me just see if I want to scrape it. I think I'm going to scrape it just a smidge. I did scrape the first one I did. Just a smidge. Don't aggressively scrape it, but scrape it just a little. Now I'll pull it off. And you have a very strong three-dimensional snow on your tree. Now, warning, warning. You want to clean your palette knives and your mask as quickly as possible. As soon as I'm done with this video, I will go. I'm going to, first, just while I'm talking to you, I'm going to use my wet wipes to wipe off the embossing paste. But as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go wash this under hot water and soap, because that stuff is like cement when it dries, okay? So if you leave it on your mask and go off and bake a cake and come back, your mask is going to be trashed. I'm just telling you. All right, so now we have our gorgeous tree with its accompanying snow. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Make sure you get the whole bundle. The Frosted Forest bundle, it comes with the Frosted Forest stamp set and dies, and then also these decorative masks. Oops. I'm so sorry, friends. We have technological issues. But today I'm using Greetings of the Season, and we are going to finish off this card. Now, you could do practically anything with this, and it would be stunning. But I wanted to do a card where the sentiment is in the card. So, because to me, the tree is so beautiful that I want it to be the focal point. But I do need a sentiment. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to use Early Espresso, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment all over the base of the card. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure and get at least one of them right here, so that like you're guaranteed that everyone is going to see your sentiment. Now I'm using this scripty gorgeous one that says love and joy. You can see up there I used a more modern to you and yours, but I'm going more fancy today because I think this card is super fancy, and I want my sentiments to be super fancy. All right, now all we're going to do, now ideally you would give this time to dry. It doesn't take that long, honestly, but I'm going to be very careful and stick this down with dimensionals, okay? And then I'll let it dry for the interest of my screen lovers. All right, so we're going to stick that right there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of ribbon. Now, I used iridescent ribbon here, which is really pretty. It really brings out that embossing paste. However, it, I think, is on not orderable status. So if you ordered it, great. If you haven't, just jot the date down, and when it comes back, you can order it. But I'm also think that this is going to be really pretty with it. This is the basic beige bordered ribbon. It just kind of goes with everything. And it's a nice little touch for our precious little tree. And I'm going to stick that on with a mini glue dot. So I want to see your projects that you make with the Frosted Forest bundle. The good news about the Frosted Forest bundle right now is if you order it, it's, I don't know the exact price. I just jumped on here without writing that down. It's online. But when you spend $50 right now in July, I hope you're watching this in July 2024, then you're going to get $5 coupon to spend in August. And that's bonus days, okay? If you're a happy shopper, demonstrator, or just shopping happily, you can use those coupons to shop from the holiday catalog pre-order, or you can order, if you're a customer, you can always sign up to be a happy shopper to see that catalog early, or you can use it on any other items from the catalog or the online exclusives in August. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure also and check out this Greetings of the Season set with its dies and all of the good tag dies that you can see there. Now let me just quickly see if I can hunt down my cards that I made with this bundle. If I can find them quickly, I will. I just had them in my hand, and I can show them to you, or I can just post them on my Facebook page for you. I've stuck them somewhere. I was looking for my masks and I put them somewhere. Anywho, I will post them on my Facebook page for you as soon as we're done here. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.